What made the sister who sacrificed her life finally abandon her family? Everyone knew Elena was the good daughter. She was 19 when mom got diagnosed with cancer, and without hesitation, she withdrew from nursing school, breaking up with her boyfriend who said he couldn't wait. That was supposed to be temporary, just until mom got better, she told herself. But then dad's kidneys failed 2 years later, and temporarily became her entire 20s, her 30s too. While her older sister Caitlin lived in Seattle and younger sister Anna traveled Europe as a photographer, Elena stayed home. A full year after dad's funeral, Elena finally worked up the courage to ask for something. Her sisters were visiting for mom's birthday memorial, and Elena showed them a little beach rental in Florida she'd been looking at for months. Caitlin immediately started planning the whole week, talking about sister bonding and how much Elena deserved this, that this was for Elena. Anna kept hugging her, saying they'd make it the best trip ever. Nothing fancy, Elena kept saying with that shy smile. I just want a week with my sisters. Elena spent the next month in a state she hadn't felt in years. Genuine excitement. She bought her first swimsuit in 11 years, carefully saved for a new sundress that made her feel pretty again. She'd never asked them for anything before. Not when she needed help with mom's chemo appointments. Not when dad fell and she couldn't lift him alone. Her sisters sent screenshots of their booked flights to the group chat. Caitlin even upgraded to first class, joking about starting the vacation early. Anna posted countdown posts on Instagram. The morning of the trip, Elena got to the airport 3 hours early, too excited to wait at home. She kept refreshing the group chat, waiting for their gate selfies. Caitlin's flight was supposed to land at noon. Nothing. Anna's at 2 p.m. Silence. At 3 p.m., Elena finally called Caitlin. Oh my god, Elena, I'm so sorry. My boss just called an emergency meeting. It's a huge client. Elena stood alone at baggage claim, watching families reunite. But you're at the airport, right? You boarded? Long pause. I never actually made it to the airport. This came up last night. Elena called Anna next. Food poisoning, Anna said weakly. Must have been that sushi place. Elena could hear street noise in the background. Music, laughter. She hung up and took an Uber to the beach house alone. Elena spent 3 days at that beach house by herself, sleeping in the bed she picked specifically because it could fit all 3 of them for late night talks before flying home early. The next week was their scheduled family Zoom call. Everyone logged on like nothing had happened, chatting about their lives, Anna's new photography gig, Caitlin's promotion. Elena finally interrupted. Is anyone going to mention Florida? Caitlin rolled her eyes and kept talking about her presentation. Anna turned off her camera. Are you seriously not going to apologize? Elena's voice cracked. Caitlin sighed. Elena, grow up. Things come up. We're adults with responsibilities. Not all of us can just drop everything for a beach vacation. Anna turned her camera back on. Honestly, you're being really self-centered. The world doesn't revolve around your little trips. Elena stared at her sisters' faces on the screen for the longest moment. Then she reached over and closed her laptop without saying goodbye. That night, she remembered what mom had told her during her final week, when it was just the 2 of them in the hospice room. Elena, when I'm gone, sell that house. See the world. Live your life. Caitlin and Anna. They visited 3 times in 5 years. They don't deserve what you do. Promise me you'll choose yourself for once. Elena had promised, thinking mom was just emotional from the morphine, but now she understood. Mom had seen everything. The next morning, Elena made 3 phone calls. First, a realtor. Second, an estate lawyer. Third, a travel agent. The house sold in 4 days. Cash offer, as is condition. Caitlin's screaming voicemail started immediately. That's our childhood home. You can't do this. Elena didn't listen to a single one. She liquidated everything. Mom's jewelry that she'd personally maintained, dad's tools she'd organized, the furniture she'd kept pristine while working 3 jobs to pay for dad's dialysis. The estate lawyer drafted a simple document removing her sisters as beneficiaries from everything, naming the hospice nurses who'd actually cared instead. Then Elena did exactly what mom wanted. She dropped everything and lived a full year of first-class travel. 6 months in, she sent both sisters a package from Bali. Inside were photo albums she'd made, every picture from the past 11 years. Caitlin at her company retreat while Elena texted, Mom's asking for you. Anna posted from wine tastings the day of dad's dialysis, page after page of their absence, annotated with Elena's handwriting. Mom's chemo, you were in Vegas. Dad's last birthday, you had Pilates. The final page showed Elena alone at the beach house, holding a sign. I wish you were here. She included mom's diary, highlighting the entry from her last week. Elena deserves the world. The other 2 deserve each other. The last item was a bill, itemized for 11 years of caregiving at the standard nursing rate, $847,000. Consider us even, Elena wrote. Then she vanished completely. That was a year ago. Caitlin's husband says she still keeps the photo album on her desk, unopened. Anna tried hiring a private investigator. He couldn't find Elena anywhere.